Ladies and gentlemen, it is my great honor to welcome you to a very special sneak preview of Smith, a 25th anniversary rock opera.
What are you doing here? Playful words and hints of fear, but now you're holding something sharp and cold. Oh wait, don't stop. Stabbed me in the arm. Skid across the desert dust, a paper bag and loaded trust. He walks into that cursed blue cube, and out comes death and something new. From vacant to occupied, from secrets to homicide, from blue skies to black lies. Now she lies in blue. The gun hits the gravel, the car hits the gas. A door slams like judgment come to pass. With Nirvana blasting in the bloom, one life ends, another looms. Smooth. He's on the case with a face like a trench coat ghost, crying hard with a gun in his coat. Oh, Smith, an apple in his hand, and vengeance in his balls. Smith.
Call me Smith.
That's not just my name, it's a warning shot. I got folders of corpses and coffee that's hot. Got secrets in Manila, got bullets in my gut, and my trench coat soaked in cheap regrets and donut glaze and blood. Smith, it's Robert, something's gone wrong. We found a body downtown, you might wanna sit down. It's Elaine, your sister.
That name, it hit like a 38 slug straight to my heart. No time for a hug, just feathers flying, panic in my gut. I had a flock of pigeons doing barrel rolls in my stomach. Swat, squawk, why Elaine? Why the toilet box? Pigeons in my stomach, tears on my sleeve. Justice ain't a given and grief won't leave. I slammed the phone down, drove into the night. Vengeance in my pocket, headlights burning bright. I made a vow to the moon and 3 confused raccoons. I won't sleep again till the killer's in a tomb. Smith. Back on the case, he's haunted by a memory with no time for grace. pulled up slow to the scene of the grime. That blue porta potty frozen in time. Police tape flapping, donuts on deck. Roberts and Temp both a nervous wreck. I stepped out the car with a pocket full of salt, pretzels in my trench coat and revenge in my vault. Smith, she's gone, knife in the arm, bullet in the brain, but her wallet was unharmed. This ain't no accident, no clogged up drain. It's cold-blooded murder. It's Elaine. An apple on the pavement, still warm with goodbye. The juice of betrayal and half-eaten lie.
I loved her so much, she was my flame. Now she's a chalk sketch without a name.
Hold me, Smith, I'm crumbling like a fritter.
I held him tight while he stained my coat. Tears like geysers from his emotional throat.
Oh, the chalk line blues were heart-sleeve clues. Her arms said goodbye while her voice stayed mute. Chalk line blues, the donuts taste like pain. This crime scene soaked in Thames, selling rain. Oh, she was so young, and now she's a rock. The arm is gone, the apple rolled. The past is written, but the case unfolds. This ain't just murder, it's a family sin. And Smith's just about to begin. I made a vow on the grave of Elaine that I'd never sleep till I found the pain that ended a story in a cube of shame. Justice would rise and remember her name. No rest for the weary, no bed for the bold, no pillow, no blanket, just fury and cold. I'm gonna pace these floors, I'm gonna crack this case, I'm gonna chase down death and punch it in the face. I'm gonna wait just 1 second.
Sleep now, P.I. man. Lay your burden down, let your trench coat keep you warm. In your office of
Muffy! No, don't take the last slice. You'll find her, Smith, just not tonight. Let the answer stew neath the motel light. The gun's still missing, the apple's in the trash, but tonight your biggest lead is a real quick nap flash. I woke up drenched in guilt and crumbs with a burning in my eye. My dream said murder in bubble gum, so I stumbled out with a sigh. I said I'd never rest, now I've slept through noon. But vengeance keeps no calendar, and justice sleeps in June. Then the phone rang once, then it rang once more. I picked it up like a loaded gun and heard a voice next door. Hello, Mr. Smith, I wanna hire you. Bring the legs you walk on, bring the face with which you chew. I need a man with a coat of fire, a man with a trench of stone. I need a Smith who cries on cue and who prefers to work alone. Come to my door, I live right next to you. Also bring cookie dough if you want the truth. So I grabbed my keys, put on my scowl. I knocked once loud, he answered with a towel. He had craziness in his eyes, he wore a cream of brightest white. His smile was so unhinged, it was a terrifying sight. Here is your envelope, here is your fee. Here is a powder, do not snort, just see. Hi out, is this anthrax? He said non-dairy cream. I stirred it in my coffee like I was trapped inside a dream. It tasted like confusion and a hint of French despair, but the job was now accepted by the man with messed up hair. You're strange, my friend, you're weird, it's true, but weird is where the answers hide, and this job smells like glue. So I pocketed the cash and I left that wacky den, and I knew I'd see him soon again. Just didn't know quite when. I gather the suspects one by one, witness to the crime or to none. A parking lot behind a church, they met in whispers and sugar burst. Cookie dough anonymous, once a secret place, now a chamber of trauma and suspect disgrace. We ate too much, we saw too little. The street was dark, our cookies were brittle. A flash of chrome, a shadow fast, and someone screamed as they drove past.
It was a woman, hair like flame. She had a neon car and shame in her name.
No, 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 you're wrong!
It was a man in disguise, in a Ford Escort, with betrayal in his eyes. You're both liars, you've eaten the truth. You buried the facts in Encore.
Night stretched long across my spine. Fog in the alleys, blood in the brine. A whisper on the wind said, don't look back. But I did, and he was there. All limbs, all crack. He slid from the shadows like guilt from a grin. Eyes wide open like a storm rolling in. So we meet again. Wait, have we met? At the funeral, at the zoo, at that cursed omelet bar in Tibet. Don't enrage, I don't know you. You don't know me, but your grin says trauma and your coat says flee. I brought you something you'll wanna see. It's not a hat, it's not a bee. It's Muffy.
That name,
Like a slap from the past.
that's Elaine's gun.
Her final gasp, chrome and cursed, etched in tears. Muffy, the gun that silenced our years. I found her sleeping in a stream of time, tucked beneath a mattress of political grime. She whispered, find my brother, give him this, then vanished in a puff of apple-scented mist.
Why are you doing this? Who do you work for? Are you real? Are you myth? Are you opening a door?
I'm just a courier of questions, a mailman of regret, a prophet in a trench coat, and I'm very, very wet. We're both broken reflections of something we lost. She gave us a warning and we bear the cost. I carry the weapon, you carry the name. We're two cracked mirrors in the same, insane.
Muffy's back, and so am I. Whoever sent you better learn to cry.
The rain washed nothing, not guilt, not grace. Just soak the silence of secrets we gave. I walked past her marker, stone cold and cracked. Her name in marble, my world fade to black. Then I saw him slipping from a door, basket in hand like he'd done it before. Tell my sisters love the grieving groom. Why's he holding apples that smell like doom?
just groceries, nothing more. Apples for cider from the co-op store. Gala Fuji, Honeycrisp pain. Why you sweating, Smith? You scared of fruit again?
That smell was at the scene when Elaine went down in the blue latrine. That apple rolled with a final breath. Now you're here red-handed, you reek of death. He held the fruit, he knew the core. He bit the lie, then begged for more. He cried at graves, he wept on cue, but murder drips from his produce too. She left me broken, she laughed at my dreams. She marked my playlist and sabotaged my creams. She never respected my Monkey Island save, so I gave her a memory she could take to her grave. You monster of muffins, you fraud of tears. You kissed her coffin while shifting gears. I trusted you like a fool in the fog. Now you're just noise like a dying dog. Red-handed, red-hearted, red lips full of lies. He danced through the grief with vengeance in disguise. Red basket, red apple, red stains in the dust. Now Smith sees the truth and he's gathering rust. You'll answer for Elaine, you'll answer tonight. The game's not over, but you just lost the right to mourn. Ran like guilt on fire, I followed with my fist. The highway howled beneath us as the past unclenched its grip. You reached the cliff top trembling, I reached it out of breath. And there we stood, two broken men, halfway to death. I know her laugh, I know her scent, I know the code in every word she meant.
You threw her life away like trash over safe files and spite.
You don't get to call that justice. You don't get to call that right. You're not the only one who hurts, you're not the only ghost. We both lost her,
I just lost her most.
At the edge of us, there's only fall, only truth and the final call. At the edge of lies, the cliffs don't bend, just echoes, blood and bitter ends.
I didn't come here to cry, didn't come here to plead, but the ground beneath you is crumbling, I'm the last thing you'll see.
Then do it, push me down like she pushed me out. Make it fast and make it count.
I will, but not for you, for Elaine, and for what you never knew. don't feel done. But justice doesn't sparkle, it just stains the sun. I came back to her grave with nothing left to prove. The gun that failed her and my shoes full of truth. I placed them down like broken prayers beside the roses and whispered air. Elaine, I didn't fix the world, but I tried. I burned the bridge, but I cried. You were better than this town, better than me. But now the silence holds you more gently than we did.
Stone, grass, mirror, names that never fade. A bullet buried under time, a heart in retrograde. She sang like autumn, she laughed like spring. But the fall came fast and took everything.
I turned to gold, rain in my sleeve. Said goodbye to ghosts and blooming grief. Then I bumped a stranger, dark coat, strange face. Same stance, same space.
You look like someone I used to know. You feel like a shadow I failed to throw. Your eyes remember what my bones forget. You walk like a man carrying debt.
You did good, Smith, you made it through. But there's more beneath than what they drew. The city still festers, the pigeons still scream, and justice is just a recurring dream.
The story ends, but not the thread. The myth survives, though names are dead. A man, a code, a sister lost. The truth is steep, but worth the cost.
I don't know who you are, but you smell like closure, like gravel and lightning, like an unopened folder. He didn't answer, just walked away. So I followed his shape into the grave.
Stone, grass, mirror, a man becomes three. The past reflects and sets him free. Smith walks through shadow and mist, but justice walks with him with a trench coat twist. They call me twice, they call me none. They call me Smith, and then they'd run. I started with a corpse in a portable tomb. Now I'm walking through echoes and half-lit rooms. He cried too hard, then it got worse. He followed clues and wrote a hearse. He met a man who talked like slime. He met himself inside the grime. You held my name like it weighed a ton. You chased down truth until it came undone. I'm not just gone, I'm folded in to every ghost beneath your skin.
I found a gun with a name too soft. I found a traitor, had memories aloft. I found a mirror I couldn't break, and a love I lost in a tear-shaped lake.
He asked the city, he questioned time, he blamed himself for every crime. He stitched his heart with tape and rain and solved the case, but kept the pain.
I'm not the hero, I'm just the map that led you through a midnight trap. If you made it here, if you heard my name, then part of you is part to blame.
Fade to gravel, fade to black, fade to coffin.